Mace is easily the most terrifying weapon ever added to Minecraft. If you know what you're doing, it can basically delete players. We're talking instant kills that can punch straight through a totem of undying via a precise double tap, bypass a raised shield by disabling it entirely, and from a high enough drop, literally shatter a full set of maxed out armor in a single hit. It all comes down to the physics. The higher you fall, the harder you hit. If you drop from just 5 blocks up, you'll deal raw 33 damage, which drinks down to a measly 2.85 damage against full protection for Netherite. But if you scale that up to a 30 block drop, now you're dealing 75 raw damage. Because massive hits pierce armor mechanics, that opponent in full protection for Netherite is taking a whopping 12 damage. That's 6 full hearts gone in 1 frame. That's without any enchantments. But nobody uses a vanilla mace in a real fight. To maximize your DPS, you need to understand the absolute meta, breach versus density. Think of density 5 as the sharpness equivalent for maces. It scales up your raw smash damage. Breach 4, on the other hand, ignores 60% of your target's armor protection. In high-level Mace PvP, the golden rule is simple. If you're falling from under 7.5 blocks, use your breach 4 mace. The armor pierce deals way more damage at low heights. Anything higher than 7.5 blocks, switch to density 5. You want wind burst on that density mace too, blasting you back into the air after the hit, so you can instantly chain another drop.
This is the instant pearl catch. By throwing it in the pearl and the wind charge on the same 15 millisecond tick, we teleport 8 blocks in the air, allowing to pull off this.
By switching from your sword to your breach mace and clicking at the exact same time, you can trick the game into thinking that you had the breach enchantment on your sword, making the sword ignore 60% of your opponent's armor. Using the same glitch, you can trick the game into thinking that you are using the mace at the cooldown of the sword. By holding a sword, then doing a smash attack and switching to your mace at the same time, you can make the game think the mace was fully charged. You cannot perform a smash attack while gliding with an Elytra, but you can fall faster. By gliding at an angle of 38.7 degrees or lower below the horizon, you can dive bomb down, switch to your chestplate last second, and deal a lot of damage.
But if you delay the wind charge by just 2 or 3 ticks after throwing the pearl, you trigger the regular pearl catch, launching you up to 40 blocks into the sky, and after that height, the mace basically becomes a nuclear weapon.
If you master these techniques, you're well on your way to becoming a good Mace PvPer. Remember, all war is deception, so the next thing to master is game sense. That'll be in the next one. I'll see you then.